Today, we're going to talk about the C word, cancellations. Everybody hates them. Yes, that's right. Even the guests canceling hate cancellations. I'm going to show you a few ways that you can reduce cancellations and continue to provide the best guest experience. Let's jump in. Hello and welcome to Eatertainment Only. My name is Kevan and I'm your host, founder and CEO of Reservations, where we're on a mission to help create more fun by connecting people to unique experiences. Cancellations have always been a thorn in the side of every hospitality business. And sadly, the problem is just getting worse. A no-show rate of around 10 to 15% used to be the industry standard, but over the last couple of years, that number has crept up to just about 20%. Now, what's worse is that the majority of these cancellations take place during peak hours, making these no-shows even more painful, eating into profits at a time when costs are higher than ever and margins are tight. One reason for the increase in cancellations and no-shows is that these days guests have so many choices. Instead of committing to one spot for the night, they make multiple reservations at the same time slot, and then they only end up choosing to go to one. We want to avoid that. So what can you do to reduce no-shows at your venue? Well, with the right systems in place, you can significantly reduce no-shows and cancellations. Number one, make it easy to cancel. Yes, you heard that right. One way to combat no-shows is to make it really simple and easy for your guests to cancel ahead of time. If they've made a booking through your reservation software, it should be really easy to cancel through there without having to make a phone call or speak with any staff. This will make sure that the guest cancels ahead of time instead of waiting until the last minute, and you'll get a chance to resell that reservation or space to somebody else. Number two, send reminders. Utilize your reservation system to send automated emails and text messages ahead of time to remind guests of their reservation. You'll want to do this a couple of days in advance, 24 hours in advance, and maybe even a couple hours in advance of the reservation. The more touch points you have with the customers, the lower the chance that they're going to cancel. Number three, take a deposit or charge in full in advance of the reservation. People who have paid are significantly less likely to cancel when they have a card on file or they've already made a deposit. Number four, incorporate a cancellation fee. Now, clearly state what that cancellation policy is and when that fee goes into effect. But if you do have a cancellation fee, for example, you can cancel for free ahead of time within 48 hours, and there's a fee if you cancel within 48 hours. That makes it really clear to the guest when they can cancel and when they're going to have to pay a fee. Follow up with no-shows. We know it's not pleasant when a guest flakes on you, but maybe they had a good reason. Call them or email them and ask them why they missed out, why they weren't able to make it. This gives you two opportunities. First opportunity is to find out really what happened. You get more information from this guest and you can use that information to, again, improve that flow. The second is you have the chance to invite them back, and hopefully with the great service you've given them, they'll be more inclined to come back and visit your venue. And finally, create a can't miss atmosphere, both in the venue and online before the guest arrives. A couple things you can do here. Build hype on social media. If you have a special menu that week or that night, post about it. Let people know you have some special surprises coming up. If you have a musical lineup or some special guests that are going to be in the venue, build some hype around that. Additionally, make it easy for people to come. Let people know ahead of time what the parking situation is, how far in advance they should leave. Basically, reduce all of the barriers for them coming to the venue and build excitement so that they won't want to miss it. So there you have it. A few tips on how you can reduce cancellations and no-shows at your venue. Try these out and let me know how it goes. We know that we're never going to get cancellations down to 0%, but the more we can improve this, the more profits for your venue, the happier your staff, and the better guest experience for everybody else who's enjoying an evening in your space. I'm Kevin, this is Eatertainment Only, and we'll see you next time.